On the investigation tonight, continuing into that deadly boat crash on Smith Lake tonight, we're hearing from one of the first people who arrived on that tragic scene. Joey Broom, John Clark, and Jeffrey Little were all killed in that boat crash. The Coleman County coroner says crews used sonar technology to find two of the bodies at the bottom of the lake, but he says boats speeding past that scene were creating waves, interrupting the rescue operation.
They will throttle down once they get real close to us, but at that point in time it's almost too late. We're on a pontoon boat, and his wake, once it reached us, just about capsized the boat I was on.
All new tonight, we're hearing from the lawyer representing the survivors of that awful tragedy, Gary Holcomb and Luke Morgan. We're on your side now. Your reporter, Anjanae Robinson, joining us now to explain how those survivors are doing now. What did you hear?
Well, Sarah, Jonathan, I spoke with attorney Ken Riley today. He's representing Gary Holcomb and Luke Morgan, the two men who survived Wednesday's crash during that professional fishing tournament. Now, while their injuries are severe, their families say that they're holding on to hope. Now, Gary Holcomb knows Smith Lake better than most. He's been a fishing guide there since 1992. But this week, the water he's called home turned dangerous.
So I'm pleased to report that although they both had very serious injuries, they are recovering. It's going to be a long road to recovery, but they're in good spirit, and their families are in good spirit.
Riley says Holcomb's boat wasn't moving when it was struck, but the crash did leave him with extensive injuries.
So we've been investigating this matter for a couple of days now. And while our investigation is not complete, we've been working with local and state authorities to learn more and more about what happened and who may be responsible.
Attorney Ken Riley says this investigation isn't just about accountability. It's about making sure a tragedy like this doesn't happen again.
Alabama has great waterways, great lakes, great fishing, and we're for that. But it has to be done safely.
Now, support for the survivors has been overwhelming. Friends have even started a GoFundMe to help Gary Holcomb and his family get through his long recovery. Now, attorney Ken Riley, he tells me they'll push for safety changes to protect others on the water. Your reporter in Birmingham, Ajane Robinson, WBRC 6 News, on your side.